Ancient DNA research has revealed fascinating links between Indigenous Australians and South Asians, but the story is more nuanced than headlines suggest. Dr. Parwinder Kaur recently noted that Aboriginal Australians share up to 11% DNA with Indians, citing modern genomic studies. While this number was widely reported, scientists emphasize it represents admixture signals in certain groups and not all Aboriginal Australians. The core ancestry of Indigenous Australians traces back to the earliest out-of-Africa migration, around 50 to 75,000 years ago, when modern humans first reached Sahul, the combined landmass of Australia and New Guinea. This makes them one of the oldest continuous populations outside Africa. Genomic sequencing confirms that their main lineage diverged early and remained largely isolated for tens of millennia. However, later contacts are also evident. A 2013 study proposed that around 4,000 years ago, gene flow from the Indian subcontinent reached parts of Australia. This aligns with archaeological evidence, such as the arrival of the dingo during the same period, suggesting maritime movements across the Indian Ocean and island Southeast Asia. These later inputs did not replace the ancient Australian ancestry, but added a small, measurable contribution. Some genome-wide analyses and Y chromosome data indicate that certain Aboriginal groups carry South Asian related DNA, which may account for the 11% figure. It is important to interpret such percentages cautiously. Admixture varies among individuals and groups, and genetic models can shift depending on the reference populations used. The overwhelming majority of Indigenous Australian ancestry still derives from the first settlers tens of thousands of years ago, with later South Asian links representing a secondary layer of interaction. In sum, Indigenous Australians' DNA reflects both their deep, unique origins and traces of Holocene-era contact with South Asia. This dual heritage highlights their place in one of humanity's most ancient and continuous stories.